Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time you're watching this. Hello and welcome back. We are at day number 28 of our 30-day yoga challenge. This flow mantra challenge is coming towards an end. We're at day number 28. And for these last few days, I really wanted to introduce a lot of different postures. So every day you hear me saying different, new, but I want to still be able to give you something that you can have a little bit more within the practice. So today is no different. We're going to come back to our block. So if you have your blocks, feel free to get those nice and handy because we're going to need them for day number 28. As we get settled, any comfortable position, today I'm going to actually be on my knees just to change it up a little bit, give you another perspective, another different variation that you can do this. I'm going to be on my knees. If you'd like to come onto your knees and you'd like a little bit of a support, you can take the block underneath you or maybe even a blanket. We're going to come to our breath and come to our intention. Today's intention is I am becoming the person of my dreams. And when we think about the person of our dreams, right, we're thinking about somebody else. But how about we are the person of our dreams? We're somebody special. And maybe we want to be someone else's dream. So we first have to be that dream to ourselves. And I really feel like this is a great mantra to start towards the close of our practice and our challenge, because all of this time you've been collecting things, you've been adding to your practice, maybe even learning a little bit more about yourself, being more confident within your abilities, and you're becoming the person of your dreams. Maybe you haven't sat back and actually thought about that, but you actually are becoming the person of your dreams. So manifest that. No matter how big or small, manifest yourself because you are becoming a bigger, better person, the person of your dreams. So as we come to our breath, I want you to say that out loud. Say it out loud, no matter where you are. I am becoming the person of my dreams. Let's breathe that in. Taking both hands to heart center because we're going to manifest that today. And we're going to continue this manifestation, this mantra on, maybe even you write it out, place it on a sticky note. Maybe even have a journal entry about it. We're going to come to our breath. Inhale, breathe in through the nose, Ujjayi breathing. Exhale, close mouth. Inhale, and as we continue to breathe, we think about the ways that we are so great. The perfect parts of us, even the not so perfect parts of us that we continue to work on because we are a living, breathing person. We're human. We're always a constant work in progress. And just like with our practice, yoga is a practice. It's not a perfect. And us as human beings, we are not perfect. But every day we get up and we start again on our quest to be a better person. Not perfection, just a better person. We're going to say that mantra again. This time I want you to say it again aloud. Really feel that in. I am becoming a person of my dreams. We're going to take our hands down, immediately come and bring our hands out to a child's pose. Take your forehead down into the mat. Breathe that in. And on your inhale, we're going to bring ourselves back up. Take our hands up overhead. Press our hips forward. Lift our hips up towards the front of our mat. Relax your shoulders away from your ears as you turn that gaze up towards the sky. On that exhale, sit back down, take your arms down. So as we begin to push forward, feeling that lift in our hips, we're going to do that 2 more times at your own breath. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, come back down. Last one, inhale, bring the arms up. And exhale, come back down. Now this time we're going to hold it up. So come into your knees. We're going to take our knees out hip distance. Take your feet out behind you. We're going to lift up, bring our arms up overhead. Release your shoulders, press your hips forward. Invite a slight back bend here. And on that exhale, we're going to lower our body down. Lower your hands, come back onto your heels. So we're going to take our blocks and we're going to do that same thing, but we're going to take our hands down onto our blocks. So taking your blocks by your side, we're going to come up onto our knees, pressing our hips forward. Just getting your body used to getting that push in the hips, bringing your hips forward. We're going to release our hands down, maybe taking our shoulder blades back. And as you get more comfortable, we're going to begin to lean our back, arch your spine, take your hands towards your blocks. Now readjust wherever you need to, taking them in. We're going to lift up through our chest, taking our hands down onto our blocks, pushing your hips forward. Invite that back bend into your body. We're coming into our modified camel pose. Maybe relax your head, opening up your throat. We're going to take 2 breaths. If this is too uncomfortable, feel free to raise your blocks up. And when you're ready, bring your head back up. Come down, have a seat back onto your heels. We're going to take our chin down towards our chest in our counter stretch. Taking our chin over to our right. And then over to our left. Coming back to center. Really bring your shoulders up towards your ears and then take them down and back. I'm going to do that 2 more times. Take it up and then down and back. And then up 1 more time and down and back. Take your hands forward, tuck your toes, push up to a downward facing dog. Paddle your feet out here, tucking your chin into your chest. Shift the weight into the heels. Push back to your full downward facing dog. And then come back down onto your knees. We're going to come off to one side. So take your blocks over to the side. We are going to use them in just a bit. Taking your feet out in front of you. Just allow your body to get nice and comfortable here. Bring your arms up towards the sky. Lift up through the chest. Now invite that slight back bend. We've done this yesterday with our boat pose. We're going to revisit bringing that arch into the spine, lowering our shoulders away from our ears. And on that exhale, hinge forward, bringing your hands towards your feet. It's okay if they come to your shins, or maybe even inviting your blocks. Taking your hands onto your blocks, whatever's comfortable for you. If you'd like to hinge forward, you can take your hands down towards your feet. Even invite your block to be on your knees, taking your forehead down onto your block. We're getting that full stretch of our back, flexing our toes back towards our body. And on your inhale, gently walk your body back up. We're going to take our blocks and take them over to our side. Now we're going to prepare for one more special pose, one we have not done at all during the challenge, and we're going to make it a supported posture. So this one is our fish pose, and we're going to take the block and try to line it up on the back of our spine as much as we can when we lower our body down. Now your block can be the flat way here, or you can take it and have it the medium height and take it right along the base of your spine. So whatever ways it's comfortable for you, let's start out because it'll be less intense if we take it down flat. And just kind of gauge where your lower back would be when you lie down and just drop your block there. So we're going to lower our body down on towards our block. And feel free to invite the second block behind your head for now. So your head is going to be supported as well as your spine. If you have a ponytail, you can place it up nice and high like I did today, or release your ponytail altogether with your head flat on your block. So release the tension in your toes, maybe giving them a little bit of a rock, allowing your body to surrender, letting your shoulders come off to the side. Now, when your shoulders come down, you may need to adjust your block for your shoulders. So just let your shoulders open up here. We're going to take our hands down by our side. Our forearms are going to come down. So get nice and comfortable here. This is step one. This is variation one of our fish pose, where we're getting that arch into the spine, lifting up the chest. Our neck is fully supported by our block. We can take this posture and make it a little bit more intense, really opening up our throat and stimulating the throat and the thyroid by removing the block on your head and lowering your head down towards the earth. So again, you're going to feel that opening of your throat as your head comes down towards the earth. Now again, you may need to lean up and slightly readjust your block if you need to. Feel free to make any adjustments. I want you to be able to move your arms out to the side if that's comfortable. Allowing your body to completely surrender. I'm going to take my block over to the side so you can see me. Just let your body relax. If this gets uncomfortable at any point, feel free to take a bend into the knee, taking that pressure off of your back. And whenever it gets to be okay with the breath, you can lower your feet back down. We're going to take our hands, palms down towards the earth. Just rotating out our hands, relaxing our body. Now in the traditional pose, we would be pressing into our forearms, arching our spine and lifting through our chest. But here we're having the block to support us and do the work for us. You can always readjust, coming up and then making your block a little bit higher into the medium position, really getting a deeper stretch. But for now, just allow your body to feel that opening of the chest. Let your shoulder blades melt away. Feel that lift into the chest, arching your back. We're going to take 2 more breaths. Again, we are becoming the person of our dreams. Maybe we didn't dream that we would be yogis before we started this challenge, but guess what? You are yogi already. You are becoming the person of your dreams. And to get ourselves out of this posture, we're going to bring our feet flat on the mat, knees bent. We're going to come over to our side, bringing your hand down, pushing yourself up into a comfortable seat. We're going to take our feet in front of us, knees bent. Lift up through the chest just like we did in our boat pose. And dropping your head down, counter stretch here. We're going to take our arms, take them back up overhead, lift up through the chest. And on that exhale, lower your hands down. We're going to take our block, take it over towards the side. Take your feet to the top of your mat. Lower yourself down onto your mat. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Give it a rock from left to right. Release the tension of your lower back. We're going to place our feet down onto the mat. Cross our right leg over our left. Wide figure four cross. Take your hands out to a T. Let your foot fall over to the side. Invite a twist here, turning your gaze away from your knees. Allowing your body to stretch. Coming back up to center. Uncross your leg. We're going to go to the opposite side. Nice wide figure four cross. Letting your foot fall over to the opposite side. Turning your gaze away from your hands. Turning your gaze away from your knees. And on your inhale, bring your knees back up to the center. Uncross. We're going to take the feet out as wide as our mat and let the knees fall in towards the center of our body. You can allow your pinky toes to come off the ground as your toes root down. Your big toe roots into the mat. And when you're ready, we're going to take our knees back up to center. Rock them from left to right, nice and slow. Doing that one more time, even slower this time. And back up to center. Going to take our feet out nice and long. Allow your hands to still be palms up wherever you are. We're coming into our Shavasana. Readjust your body. Allow yourself to come back to your breath. We're going to say again our mantra. I am becoming the person of my dreams. Internalize that. Know that you are special. You are desired. And you are the person of your dreams. I'm going to take an inhale in through the nose together. Exhale through the mouth. Let our body melt into the mat. We're coming back to the mantra. Let's say it again to ourselves. I am becoming the person of my dreams. Invite a gentle smile on your face. We're going to take the next 2 breaths in silence, just loving up on ourselves. And when you're ready, invite movement and awareness back into your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big loving hug. Roll over to one side. Cradle your head. Take up space. Drop your knees. And when you're ready, we're going to take our hands down. Push ourselves up to any comfortable position. We're going to take our hands over our heart. Thanking ourselves for our practice today. We're going to say that mantra one more time just to seal our practice. I am becoming the person of my dreams. Breathe that in. I want you to thank yourself for continuing on with your practice, showing up for yourself every single day. I thank you for allowing me to be a part of your journey. I thank you so much for the honor. I wish you the best. I will see you tomorrow. Namaste. All right, we just completed one more day. We're getting closer and closer to finishing our 30-day Flow Mantra Challenge. I'm super excited. Thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your journey. I can't wait to see you on the mat tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day.